It's a little rough out here today. You need to put that down. We're about to hit rocks.
Rob is rightfully freaking out. The pilot whale, but for some reason, I thought it was like this huge structure, and it's like Boo Boo Hill.
Here's our sign for Boo Boo Hill.
We are at the aquarium.
We just got finished at Thunderball Grotto.
Yay! It was amazing.
We actually had another crew member go this time around.
I'm your only crew member.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way. We got what it takes. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
We're gonna scoot over to the Exumas today. Yay!
All right, let's do it.
So I really wish we would have just filmed that. Rob and I, all too well, told us a hack to use the wind vane mode on your autopilot, because when we were just using the track, it just you couldn't keep it into the wind, which is harder. So today we just used the wind vane. I feel like that was easier. Do you?
Yeah,
So
much easier.
That was a win for getting our main up today. So how's it going?
It's a little rough out here today. Predict Wind actually had waves of less than 1 meter here. I think we're a little bit more than we're about 1 meter, I guess, but they're really close. They're like 3 to 4 seconds apart, so it makes for a real cowboy ride here. We're headed towards Highbourne, which is over here, and we should get there hopefully around 4 o'clock.
Holy Toledo, this day has turned into, I would say rapidly deteriorated. I don't know what rapidly is a good word for it, but it's probably our sportiest sail, because we've had sails out this entire day today. Yay. But we just learned, which we knew, the importance of reefing, and just reefed for the first time. So that was pretty scary. All these new sounds and the winches kind of grinding, and it can all be nerve-wracking. So can just different sounds we're hearing today with the boat moving the way it is that we haven't really heard before. So just adds an extra layer of stress. I mean, I am shocked as heck that I've not been seasick, because I have no band, didn't take meclizine this morning, and I drank coffee this morning, which is crazy, but I'm still feeling fine. Davis and I even sat for like 2.5 hours and homeschooled, and we read a book. I'm trying to edit, but at this point I'm like, we're gonna just focus on getting there. It's gotten quite chilly as we get closer. I mean, it's 73, but
You need to put that down. We're about to hit rocks.
nothing happens for hours, and then in 2 minutes, everything happens.
Man, that was a pain in the ass day, man.
Some are better than others.
We're here, and we're in Exumas, so that's where Shannon wanted to be.
Yep.
Can you get more gorgeous than this? All right, so where we parked, there was a whole bunch of boats already here. So where we anchored, we're pretty close to the channel, which means that the current comes in and out, and the wind's blowing from the north, and the current goes from east to west. And so we're kind of sailing a little bit, you know, because we're now, the wind is hitting the side of the boat. So we're kind of sailing forward on our anchor and kind of sitting there.
But the crazy thing is, like, we're in a current, so us and the boat directly next to us are facing one direction, and the boats in front of us,
They're
so
facing
they're
totally
facing in a
opposite
totally
direction.
opposite direction. Rob is rightfully freaking out. We've contacted the people next to us. We were gonna pick up our anchor and move, but our neighbors are directly over our anchor, so we can't exactly do that. So I don't know how much sleep we're gonna get tonight. This has been going on for like 2.5 hours.
Joy, 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 joy.
But this is our anchor. You can see that.
You can see it.
We're just on top of our anchor.
We're just flying around here everywhere. It's just
The boats are still in every direction.
every direction.
And the absolute crappy thing about this is I don't want to get undressed because I got undressed once before and he knocks on the window and we put on our headsets and it says we're going to move the boat and then we don't. So I'm afraid something's going to happen in the middle of the night, so I'm going to just sleep in my clothes. But I mean, one thing, like in a house, when you go to bed at night and you put your head on the pillow, you don't worry about your pillow moving, you don't worry about your house moving. This is like, I trust our anchor, trust it completely, but like, I don't know, I guess we've just never seen this before. It's not doing what it's supposed to do and it's just unnerving to go to sleep and hit another boat. It is 6:15 in the morning the next day. We made it.
We are moving.
Praise the Lord. That was a really rough
My
night.
gosh. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what our anchor looked like last night. Normally it is the anchor, and wherever it comes from, it goes in a circle like this around here. Usually on the outside, it pulls it tight. But because of the current and the wind coming from different directions, and we were basically sailing on the anchor last night, and that's what our anchor path looked like. Kind of crazy. So yeah,
But finally the guy behind us saw it too, because the guy on the lagoon finally like saw that he was on top of his anchor, because at first I think he thought we were just crazy or nuts or didn't know what we were doing.
yeah, there was another boat that he was getting close to too, and it was just weird. So we are now headed out, headed through the cut here, and we're gonna turn south.
So we're gonna throw up the sails and head toward our wells.
Such continues the wacky weather of the Bahamas for this season. We just made our turn in towards Wardrick Wells. We're going to be staying at the Emerald Rock mooring area and anchorage. So we're going to be there for at least a night, maybe a couple of nights. It's been a beautiful day today. We've got some sailing in. The wind is almost at our nose right now though, so the sails are in and we're just headed straight in over to the mooring field and anchorage.
We are here in Wardrick Wells and today we're gonna go explore. Ready to go?
What you got there, babe?
It's the pilot whale, but for some reason I thought it was like this huge structure and it's like...
Well, we can ask inside. Maybe there's another one around somewhere. I don't know. That is Stinky the pilot whale.
How much to check in?
That was 60 bucks, 80 bucks, I'm sorry. But that
So-
was 2 nights on a mooring ball.
2 nights on a mooring ball for 80 bucks.
But you also have to pay if you anchor here as well. So it doesn't matter if you get a mooring or you're anchoring, you have to come in here and contribute to the care of this island and the park. All right, we saw the little whale up there, but I think that we found a bigger one.
Yeah, we found the one that I've been seeing. It's over here.
Oh look, they have
This one's just a little bit bigger than the one up there.
a little.
A little.
So it's a sperm whale, Davis.
So this says, consuming plastic garbage killed this magnificent 52-foot sperm whale.
It's like you walk out into Jurassic Park. So we think Boo Boo Hill is right up there. There's just no marked trail that we found. We found it! So one helpful thing is to look for these red and yellow markings because the trail is not very well marked. We made it to Boo Boo Hill. We have these. Want any of those? These two? Okay. So this is a project. We could have grabbed wood from like one of the other islands and like spent a lot of time and made it really nice, but I do like some of the boats have the names and then they have a QR code, I guess, that links to like their YouTube or their website, which is pretty cool. Boo Boo Hill!
Here's our sign for Boo Boo Hill. What you think?
It's kind of hard to do on location, but hey, it's the best we could do. All right, Dave, let's go help Dad pick the place to put it.
Where are we gonna put it, dude?
Okay, so pro tip. Yes, Mama thought to bring paint, but it's water-based paint, so it's just gonna go away in the first rain. But you live and learn. All right, we've left our mark. Come find us. If you do, send us a picture. We'd love to see it.
All right, our sign is here on Boo Boo Hill.
The views up here, if you don't come alone just to see that, the views are amazing.
There's Paradise Falls, sitting in Emerald Rock mooring field. So when we return here to Boo Boo Hill in 4 years,
We'll have a better sign.
we'll put a better sign out that's more permanent.
We'll be more prepared. I'd wanted to be prepared, so I got the paints, but just didn't quite think that completely through. So some cool ideas were permanent paint, beads, people etch theirs with like a Dremel. They epoxied stuff on wood, so those are all great ideas if you're planning on coming here. Do you hear Davis back there? He's really not enjoying this. You think your kids, you're gonna show them the Bahamas or show them the world, and they just complain and say they're getting bit up by bugs and...
And I'm not paddleboarding. You can paddleboard.
Okay, whatever makes you happy.
No, you can paddleboard all you want. You can go to the beach by yourself.
Davis, I love you, kid. But you're driving us nuts.
That was awesome. I had a really good time.
That was unexpected. I thought we were just gonna like check a box off saying, all right, we did it, but that was really fun.
It's a fun little adventure, and we're back here at the beach again. So
Beautiful views.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
And still have an unhappy kid. So if you are coming to Wardorf Wells, I would anchor if you can, if there's a mooring ball over here by Whales Beach. It's
North side.
the north side. It's more crowded. It's really pretty, but you're right by everything there. We're at Emerald Rock, which is beautiful, and we're kind of more secluded by ourselves, so that's got its own advantages. It is nothing like having your own private beach on an uninhabited island to play at for the afternoon. Give the kid some sand, and he's much happier. He used to play with moon sand when he was a kid. He just loves coming to the beach and playing in the sand.
It's the best beach we've had in weeks.
So you'd prefer the beach over hiking?
Much.
How awesome is this when you find two of the same flop on a beach?
I think somebody left them here.
You never find the same shoe. And they're nice like Alaluki, Alakai, whatever. They're still nice flops. Oh my gosh! The treasures you find on a beach. That kid's got a rough life. You bring him to the beach, he's playing in the sand and digging in holes, and he's so much happier.
It's gonna get a running start.
So what are you making us for dinner?
We're having pork boneless ribs and asparagus and new potatoes.
Yum,
Good
yum.
night.
So to top an amazing day, we get an amazing dinner.
Oh yeah.
It's been a really, really good day today. And
Maybe
look
see
at
green
this sunset. Wow.
There's the
Oh,
sun.
yeah, tiny green flash.
Tiny green flash.
Woohoo! Second one in the Bahamas. And we never ever thought, I always thought that was just like a joke, like a made up thing, but I am here to tell you the green flash is for real. So after a whole full day here at Wardrock Wells, beautiful, better than I ever expected. Didn't expect much from this island, but it has turned out to be, yesterday was a pretty amazing day. We are going to continue our journey south so we can kind of get to Georgetown by the 15th so we can get down to Panama.
So we're headed to Highbourne Cay, around that area. We're gonna find a place to kind of tuck away. It's gonna get pretty strong winds tonight and tomorrow, so I just want to get into somewhere that's protected east and southeast. So hopefully there's somewhere near O'Brien that we can get anchored and get safe and then go play.
Today we are headed out to go adventuring. We are going to go see the aquarium off O'Brien's Cay and Rachel's Baths. Where are we, Davis? And we are at the aquarium.
Snorkeling in this dive site really does feel like you're inside a tropical fish tank, with kaleidoscope shoals of fish floating past everywhere you look.
That is beautiful, Davis.
After seeing the sights of the aquarium, we headed over to a nearby drug plane wreck. The submerged aircraft is just a short, tender journey away, and it provides a fascinating look at the rusted remains of a completely submerged plane wreck, with its nose embedded in the sandy seafloor.
We're at Compass Key here. This is the dinghy landing area for Rachel's bubble bath. The bubble bath is actually on the Exumas Sound side, so we're gonna head over and trek that way.
All right, we're leaving our sticker here.
At Rachel's Bubble Bath. So if you come to Rachel's Bubble Bath, the beach where you park the dinghy will be right here. And so then when you walk up, there will be this big pergola. And look, got it on the post.
So when you land on this beach, there's a pergola. Go to the left of the pergola. There's this beautiful water path. And if you follow that all the way back there, just keep going to get to the ocean side, and you will run into Rachel's Bubble Bath. Not very well marked.
The bubble bath is essentially a calm lagoon that's separated from the sea by a thin bar of rock. When the tides are high or if the seas are rough, the waves come crashing over the rocks into the lagoon, stirring up the water in the pool and creating a bubble bath effect in warm water.
I got him so. Look at that! Look at that, guys!
So all these little guys here are hermit crabs. And you can see they're starting to move around.
And they'll come out of their shells.
Here they come. Kind of like Mexican jumping beans, huh?
Mexican jumping.
Pretty cool. Good morning. We enjoyed a great day yesterday at the bubble bath, the aquarium, and the plane wreck. And we're gonna pick up and leave here, and we are headed to
Daniel, we're gonna go see
Thunderball Grotto, which is probably the top thing that I want to see on this whole Exumas trip. We're just kind of hitting the highlights, if you can't tell. We're just hitting the highlights, trying to get to Georgetown, so then we can take off
So we're
to
gonna
Panama.
skip, and we're gonna skip the pig beach because we already saw pigs then up in the Abaco.
You've seen one pig on a beach, you've seen them all. It's not my thing.
We'll capture that when we come back in 4 years.
I don't think I ever need to see a pig again. No pigs, no iguanas, I'm good.
All right, let's
So we're
get
taking
going.
off today early so we can catch the tides and then we can catch Thunderball Grotto. So the cool thing about going in somewhere first is when you leave, where's your phone? We have a track to follow because there was some skinny water and some rocks coming out of the water, so you just follow your track and you can get out safely.
Right, let's go to Thunderball Grotto!
So I'm thinking we picked the wrong day to come here. We didn't really have a choice, but it's Sunday and the grotto is kind of packed. So we'll get the best pictures that we can with all the people.
What do you think?
I'm proud of you, bud.
What do you think?
High five. You did it. You're brave. Very proud.
Finished at Thunderball Grotto.
Yay! It was amazing. Better than
It was
pictures.
so much fun. I mean, it's truly a wonder.
You see it in the pictures and it's beautiful, but when you go in and you see the light and all the fish and it's clear, it's pretty magical.
It was pretty cool. And we actually had another crew member go this time around.
I'm your only crew member.
How was Thunderball Grotto, Davis?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? You recommend it to other kids?
Yeah.
Do you feel accomplished that you actually went under a rock to get in there?
No, because it was pretty easy. I still had my snorkel out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, go at low tide.
Where are we headed to next?
All right, so now we're heading over to Black Point. There's a blow coming, so we need to get over to get some protection from the blow, and we'll get over to Black Point. We'll stay over there for a couple of days, and
Then we'll head to Georgetown.
we're gonna head to Georgetown.
Yay. Davis, you took us off anchor?
Yeah.
All right.
Like I've always done.
Like you've always been. This has been a great day for you. Bye-bye, Daniel Key.
That was a quick trip to Staniel Key in the Thunderball Grotto. Anchor was down probably for about 2 hours. Now we are headed over to Black Point to wait out the blow.